Hello. Hi, guys. I know I was supposed to come on here on Friday morning during my prep at school. I am a teacher and I was going to try to come on during my prep, and that just did not happen because life happened instead and things got crazy at school. So here I am now. Um, as you jump on, as you are watching live, if some of you are able to. If not, that's okay. I understand. Life gets busy. I feel you. But just comment in the comments or send me up some emojis or something if that's even a thing. Can you do that on live videos? All right, but I want to get right down to it because there's a lot to talk about today, and this is a big one. If you have not watched the other days, first of all, those are important too, but this one is like the core of the good stuff, okay? So I want to tell you about what the heck do I even do as an online health and fitness coach, right? Besides, like, you've probably seen pictures that I post, and that's about it, right? Well, that is part of it. Okay. So I'm going to break it down for you to the things that I do as a coach that are super successful, that make me successful, that make every coach super successful. And especially like what got me to be a coach was how my coach told me, like, you're already doing so many of the things that it takes to be a rock star coach, right? So I was already doing things and I didn't even know it, and that could be you too. So one thing that I do to be successful, that all coaches do, that we have to do, is that it's just kind of like me being on my own journey with this. So me working on my own health and fitness, doing my workouts, drinking my Shakeology, following my nutrition plan, right? Like, I can't, kind of like we talked about the other day, I'm not going to just sit on my couch like I am right now and eat donuts all day and expect to lose weight or be in the best shape of my life, right? We are living products of the product. So, me being on my own journey, me getting out of this, what I want, reaching my own health and fitness goals instead of, pushing something for people or trying to be salesy with people for something that maybe I don't even believe in. And that's a huge part of this, is that, like, these workouts are awesome. They work. They have changed my life. They've added so much convenience. They've taught me so much about working out and health and fitness that I never knew. So just being on my own journey, that investment for me, signing up to be a coach, was an investment in myself. This is the only job that I've ever had, and I've worked, not that I've ever had. Let me finish that sentence. It's the only job that I've ever had that cares about my health, right? Like, I am a teacher, and yes, like, they give me sick days and they want me to not, like, be sick when I'm at school teaching my students, but my teaching job does not give me a gym membership or help me eat, the best fruits and veggies. On the contrary, they, have a soda fridge that is always fully stocked. And so I can get pop whenever I want. Or like today, it's Teacher Appreciation Week at school, and they had a snow cone machine, right? So, like, they're not necessarily concerned about my health. I've worked in food service, they aren't making sure that you're doing 20 push-ups for every breadstick you eat at the Olive Garden. Clothing stores. I've worked in factories, like office jobs. This is the only job that I've ever had that puts me first, that wants me to be my best self, and be the healthiest version of me. So I love that. So first thing being a coach is investing in myself, working on my health and fitness journey, which sounds selfish, but it's part of it. Okay. Second, another step, another thing about being a coach is what we call share, connect, invite. Some people change those words around and however you want. I like them in that order of sharing my story, sharing my number one, so my first step was me working on my own health and fitness journey. I'm sharing that with people on social media. Okay. Connect. I am building new friendships with people that I would never have met without this job, via social media. I'm connecting with them on their posts. Like maybe I literally do this all the time because I'm like the biggest. I see somebody with like a super cute shirt on and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's like sure, super cute. Where'd you get that from? Or somebody posting pictures of their pizza. I love pizza, right? So I'm like, that pizza looks amazing. Where's it from? Right? So just kind of like connecting with people, building new relationships, and then inviting. That is a really crucial part to business. I mean, all three of those steps are important. So if you right now are like, you know what, I really hate social media, it's not my thing, then this is not for you. I'll be real with you. Like, an online health and fitness coach, you actually have to do things online. It's not the same kind of career as a personal trainer, right? They meet people in real life. You are meeting people online. And yes, there are people that I know that I don't see or that I do see in real life, and I talk about it and I love connecting with them in person about it, but that's the name of the game. So it's sharing sharing my health and fitness journey, connecting with people then about it. And so like being relatable in my posts, like having that relatable aspect of like, I'm working on me and I don't have it all figured out. I ate a cupcake today because it's Teacher Appreciation Week. I'm not perfect. And then connecting with people over things and then inviting them, right? Like you were probably invited to this group because you saw something, liked something, asked me about it. And I invited you. I said, hey, I'm doing this and I would love for you to be a part of it, right? We invite people to the things that are important to us or that are brand new or exciting. It's not pushy. It's not salesy. It's relating to people. It's sharing. It's being on the same health and fitness journey together. And it's how you approach it. Some people are going to be salesy about it, and that's more power to them. But I had a girl this past week that I messaged about somebody that I was like new connecting with on Instagram. And she was like, you know what, I'm going to like stop you right away and let you know, like, I don't have money to do this whole Beachbody thing. And I'm just not interested. And right away I was like, girl, that like, I'm not trying to sell you anything at all. Like, I want to get to know you. And so we were talking about school and like mission trips that we've both been on, all this, so like super cool stuff. And we had all these things in common. And I don't freaking care if she buys something from me or not. Like, it was just cool to talk to somebody, So inviting them to it. Okay. This is not a business of selling. This is a relationship business. So this is creating friendships, creating trust, getting to know people. Because once they do sign up for something through you, you don't just ditch them then and say like, okay, there's your product, like good luck with it. No, like we run these like virtual boot camps that are awesome. Like #community, it's so great. And that goes back to your number one with me being on my own health and fitness journey and working on me and then just doing it alongside of other people. Okay. Another aspect of coaching to be successful is personal development. Oh my gosh, guys, I am like a personal development junkie now. I will sometimes just be like, no, I don't need that. That's another like part of this business that I don't have time for, blah, blah, blah. Okay. That is crap. And if you become a coach and, we're hanging out and I ask you, like, what's your personal development been lately? And you're like, I don't need it. Are you perfect? I don't think so because I'm not. And it's awesome, right? Especially when like I've made that argument in the past of like, I don't have time for that. Let's be real. I have time. I do. I get in my car and I drive 20 minutes to work every single day, maybe 17 or 18 minutes. I listen to podcasts now. Like, what an awesome opportunity that I have guaranteed 40 minutes a day that I can listen to something that is going to grow my mind, that is going to inspire me and give me new ideas. Today I was listening to this podcast about dehydration and water, and then I was listening to one about energy, and it like fired me up, right? So personal development podcasts are probably my favorite just because books, I love to read books, but the time thing is a factor. So podcasts or books on tape are the way to go. And that's just something that like helps us stay motivated, like if you are a teacher, I know like Carly's in this group and Carly's been a teacher. part of teaching is like, you cannot expect your students to give you 100% or 70% unless you are giving them 110 or 130. Right? So it's always going above and beyond. I can't expect the people in my boot camps that I am trying to be on this journey with to give me 100% if I am like faking it, right? It's not going to happen. Okay. So personal development helps me stay accountable for like me being motivated and like getting after my own journey. It's awesome. So that's just a little bit about what I get to do, connecting with people, building relationships with people. Okay. If you have any questions about that, please shoot them in the comments. I need to hear them so that I can answer them. But I want to move on with you really quick to income. So most people that get into coaching, like, let's be real, they're doing it because they're like, I could use a couple bucks a month, right? Like, pay for the groceries, pay for the student loan bills, whatever. Like, when I started coaching, that was my goal, was if I could just, pay the minimum on this a month. Now my dreams are like, forget that. I am paying this crap off. Like, I'm not doing that anymore. And it kind of started a couple months ago where I got all fired up and was like, you know what? I need to get my income in check. I need to get my finances, my budgeting in check. And so I don't know if you've heard of the envelope method with Dave Ramsey, but I have started to do that the last like month or two, maybe a month. And each paycheck I get like so many I get an envelope for groceries and toiletries and fun stuff, and I put so much cash in it that is my allowance for those things, okay? So that's like one way that I am prioritizing this. That's a completely different story. But with that, like, I have never been a good tither. Like, I go to church, but I've never been good at like giving money. And so something huge for me was, you know what? Like, God, I'm going to give you control of my money because it's not mine anyway. Like, everything here is yours. I'm going to give you control of that. And friends, oh my gosh, in the last month, I have seen how faithful God is when we give him those things, when we give up control of it, right? Because I have not been stressed about money. I've seen like the ways that that's multiplying, or the ways that things just like are duplicating and coming back to me. And it's awesome. So being like, God is being just so faithful with it. And same thing with my coaching business. It's the same mindset for me as I'm going to give that back to him. Okay. This is not for me. This is for me to connect with people and maybe get to know them like on a spiritual level too. That would be awesome to me. But since I've been doing that, just some cool things have come out of it. So in the beginning of coaching, when you're thinking about income, if you've seen on Instagram or Facebook, like those people that are brand ambassadors for like a certain product, right? They are trying, like they have a code, right? And you can buy these super cute leggings and then use their code and you get so much off, right? Like they're a brand ambassador, and they're always talking about what they're wearing or what supplements they're using or that kinds of stuff. When you start as a coach, those are the same kind of things. Like, you are sharing with people what you're doing, what you love, what this new thing is that you're trying. So leaving like the amount of curiosity with it, you're not just going to say, this is a program I'm doing, go buy it. Like, no, they're not even going to go through you, and they're not going to have you as their coach. They need you. So that income, when you are serving people with the products that we have that are helping us on our health and fitness journey, when you are serving them, you are getting a commission from them. So the beginning steps of coaches are like being those brand ambassadors, and through sharing your journey, that is how you start off and you start earning that commission. Okay. The cool thing about this business that I love, the structure is amazing. This is the only business I've ever encountered that it is designed for you to earn your money back that you've invested into it in 1 month. So if you pay $160 to become a coach, to get your own challenge pack so that you can start on your health and fitness journey, right? You can earn that back by serving 3 people in 1 month. How awesome is that? And that's just like we said, through sharing your journey. Then after like that kind of step, and you've been sharing your journey for a while and you want to build your own team, once you are through built, like you want to begin building your own team, that is where we start duplicating our successes. So you will, like, once I am building my team, I am duplicating the success that I have had. Okay. And that can be through challengers who fall in love with it. So like people that are in my virtual bootcamp community right now, I'm in a new 80-day program with them. There are some already like potential rock star coaches on there, right? Like they're crushing their workouts. They're sharing about it on social media. And those are like, that's the first two things as being a coach, right? So people who fall in love with it. You're going to have people, like if you potentially started this and started working out, you're going to have family and friends that ask you, like, what is that thing that you're doing? How are you losing weight? How are you like getting more in shape and toning up and all this stuff? They're going to ask you that because they trust your opinion. Just like I go to a restaurant and I ask the complete stranger server what their favorite food is, and I'm going to get it 9 times out of 10 unless it's something I really hate, like ham, right? So same thing. If you are loving this and you are having good results, people are going to ask you, and that is your huge opportunity to share. And then you're duplicating that success. You are having challengers sign up under you. You are having those rockstar challenges sign up as your coaches and building your own team and duplicating your own success. And that's where it starts to then turn from like just a commission side of a business into more of like your mentor residual income. So you are mentoring people and helping them with what you do, just like I would be doing with you, my coach did with me, and it kind of like pays it forward in that way. The coolest thing that I love too with our team, first of all, our team is freaking awesome. Like the team that I'm on, my coach Courtney, she is just building this awesome rockstar team. And it's not something where, like if I was a personal trainer at a gym and the sun is like about to blind me. There we go. If I was a personal trainer at a gym, right? And, it was going to be winter time soon, or it was going to be Christmas. And all of my people that I'm training personally are going to be out on vacation, right? They're going to be traveling for Christmas. I would not be having those people at the gym that would be coming for my training, right? I would be losing money. Whereas with our team, because we are knit together, we could literally we are potentially making making money overnight. Like we're making money in our sleep because our team is growing together. So that is why we have Monday night. Tonight is a Monday night. We are doing a team call because we always do it Monday night together to help us duplicate the successes that are happening in our team. Things like that. So I love that too, that like nobody is on their own here, especially with the awesome team that we have. And we are not reinventing the wheel. Like there are so many things, just like teacher lesson plans that, if I'm struggling to find a lesson plan for the day, I Google something with the idea of what I want to do and kind of copycat off of somebody else's idea, right? Our team, we share things, we help each other like talk through how to share about certain things, how to how to communicate with people on certain things that like we want to help people, but we want to make sure we're getting the best things for them. You're not alone in anything. So that is, I think, most of what I have down here to share with you about income. I want to leave you with this thought because this has been in the back of my mind for the last couple months. We've talked about fears, right? In another video. This was one of my biggest fears that started resonating like a month or so ago. Was what if I miss out on a 6 or 7 figure income because I'm afraid? Because I'm afraid what people will think of me. I'm afraid that people will feel bothered or annoyed when I invite them to something. What if I miss out on that? I miss out on my dream of getting to stay home with my kids someday and travel more because I'm afraid. And I want you to think of the same thing. So write out those fears. That helps me. I don't know if anybody else writes things out, but I write stuff out all the time. Pros and cons lists like Gilmore Girls, and weigh the risks. And then I want to talk to you. So If you have any questions after the video, please shoot me a message. I will be checking in with all of you this time, I promise. Now it's been a crazy couple of days with this weekend, but I cannot wait to hear from all of you and check in. I hope your Monday is going awesome. It is a beautiful day outside. So I'll talk to you later. All right. Bye.